Losing all my crew this morning.
No.
Bye. Look at this.
Well, we're just over there. Feel free to call them, Barry.
I will do.
Yeah.
I will. What's the name of your boat again?
Quantum Dink.
Oh, that's right. How could I forget?
Yeah.
Quantum
And-
Dink.
I think it's Quantum Drink actually.
I'll see you tomorrow, the day after, or something. Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, that's really sad. The crew's left me. I'm on this boat all by myself now. Everybody's gone, and that's the end of that bit, I suppose. Just working below. A knock on the boat, and there's some people turned up.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Pacific.
It's the Ran boys and girls. Well, one boy, one girl.
Side.
Pacific. I'm me vlogging you, vlogging me, vlogging you. In the Pacific. Yeah. Damn, she got in. That would have been worth a few stats and clicks. I'll see you hopefully next week or something.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Take care, safe journey.
Yes,
Nice to see you, Barry.
Hope you feel better. Drink more beer.
Get some rest. You're in the Pacific.
I seem to be saying goodbye to those guys. It's nice of them to come over because they've got a bigger dinghy than I have, and it's just too rough at the moment. Oh, it's good to see them. I didn't realise they were going to be here. In fact, I wasn't sure where they were going to be. They came over to this side a few weeks before me, so it was a pleasure to see them again. And nice, I got up this morning, had a look through the binoculars, and there was Ran. So that's great. And it's too rough for me today to take little baby Shaddy out. She's on the side of the boat there. I put her in the water, got the engine going, but it's very roly-poly, quite sharp seas, and I haven't run the engine for a long time. I don't want to go all the way over to the other side of the anchorage and find I've got problems. I was going to move the boat closer to the rest of the yachts down there, but I think I'm just going to stay where I am. I'm in chillax mood today. I'm very tired. Behind me you can see the skyline of Panama City, a big city. Not the sort of place I really like to go, but yeah, it's there. I'm going to use it to get spare parts for the boats, do bits and pieces, and then I'm going to bugger off somewhere nice. The other thing with Pacific is that they've got tides. We've dropped a couple of meters. It's now 3.2 meters I'm sitting in. That's not completely accurate. I've still got a couple of meters under the keel because that's not adjusted for the keel. But nevertheless, got to keep an eye out on that, and every time I anchor, I've got to allow for tides that can be up to, I think, 5 meters around here. And we're getting to spring tides. That's the big tides that happen every month. We're coming up to those, so I need to be careful wherever I anchor, especially if the boat's bouncing like this. You can see behind me the land's going up and down. It's come down a bit since this morning, but it's still a wee bit on the rough side. There's Ran heading out of the anchorage here at Panama City. They've actually checked out of the country and heading to some islands just offshore, and then they're going to head north. If things work out, I might get to join them at some point. Oh, they've gone behind another boat now. Okay, well, that's them done. Filming as well, and my friend John's got a really healthy meal. Sort of noodly stuff. The guys here have convinced me to go Taco Bell, so this is my first ever Taco Bell. Got Dale and Justin with me.
Hello, hello.
Hello, can't see you because the sun's behind you. Yay!
Yeah!
Got the fishing rod out and we're off to Las Perlas. There's some islands not far from here for a bit of rest and relaxation. We are sailing through, I don't know, is it a herd, flock or whatever, of pelicans? A shoal. Pelicans everywhere. Morning! And we're sailing through these pelicans and we're wondering if there's any fish underneath them, but nothing's happened yet. Got the boat stopped at the moment. We're not far from the Pearl Islands, but the guys have caught another fish and it's so big we're having a lot of trouble getting it back in. Even a big man's getting tired.
Yeah!
Oh, what is it? It's green.
I tell you, it's a scuba diver.
Oh my god.
We caught a diver. Holy crap.
What is this?
It's another tuna. Oh no, it's not. At this point, as you can see, I'm steering the boat with one hand, got the camera in the other hand, and then they pulled that monster on board. He swiped the camera out of my hand, which then ended up on the floor.
Oh my god.
This is the first time we'd ever caught a fish on the boat. I'm not a sports fisherman, just catch to eat, that's all. This big boy was far too big for the three of us, so we decided to heave him back in.
You want to go home, little friend?
Yeah.
Bigger than you, Dale.
Hey, don't bite me, you monster. I'm trying to give you back home.
Go home. Nice one.
These guys are quite close. They sneaked up on us. Got a nice boat. They were way behind us, and we were trying to get this fish sorted out. And I turned the boat to let the wind out of the sails to slow us right down. And this guy's right behind us. We didn't see him until we got rid of the fish. I'm like, holy shit! And he's looking at us like we're mad. Just checking the entrance here. We're just up here and we're going to come through here. This is actually about half a mile across, but I want to stay in this channel here. There's a few rocks down here and then we're going to come down, and my friends are somewhere further down, just there I think. Going to anchor just in here, and that's about another 3 miles to run. Yeah, it's been a good trip. Has been a little bit rough, unexpectedly so. All it meant was a few things fell on the floor, so they're all on the low side of the boat at the moment, on the floor, so they can't get broken or damaged. Managed to make a bit of pasta. It's just simple stuff. It is just too rough to cook anything more than that. I wanted to go all the way in under sail, so rather than stop to take the mainsail down, there wasn't too much breeze, so taking it down while underway wasn't too hard.
Multitasking GoPros here.
That's all that's left of Fred.
It looks delicious now.
Yes. Yeah, it's that time of day. Fish guts are cleaned up. Bikinis are on. Floaty party blowy things are getting blown up.
Oh, yeah.
And the beers. Panama, baby. Oh,
Cheers, we
cheers.
made it. Worth it.
I'm just busy having my anchor beer here. There's this weird sound, which is a lot of blowing going on, and we're not talking dirty stuff here. We're talking floaty things. Getting the outboard engine off the main boat and onto the dinghy has always been a problem. I do have a hoist system which I can use, but because Justin was on the boat, it was just as easy to ask him to pass it down to me. But as you can see, a lot of balance is involved here, but they do say keep your balance and trim, and that'll keep you young. Try one, see if it's poisonous or not. No. Oh, they're like alien plants. Yeah. Oh, I don't understand. Wonderful little beach and a little island. As far as I think it's a deserted island, I'm not sure, but there's certainly no one here. And we're exploring this like a rock field. But I've climbed up here and it smells of urine. And we think hippies have been hanging out here or something, I don't know. Hippie beach, and that's probably because they were probably stoned. Ah, stoned! Ah. I think we should have called it Comedy Island or Silly Island because everybody started to get silly. It was time to go home, and then the crew started to get silly. And then we broke down. And then after we fixed the dinghy, we went to see our friends Roy and Anne, who were anchored off Dinghy Over Island. And they force-fed us rum, I gotta say, they really did. Until it came to a point where lights started coming out of Roy's head. So I thought it's best I stop and talk to my friend John, who was the only sensible person there. And then we drank some more rum. Next time on Adventures of an Old Sea Dog. Super close. But it's okay. Got all these people.
Hi.
Hey!
Hello.
It's all action on board right now. I just mentioned that we're a bit short of food and that the crew should jump in the water and kill something. Well, I gotta say, he's looking a bit lonely out there on the beach. You can join me there next time on Adventures of an Old Sea Dog. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks also to my wonderful patrons for their amazing support. If you'd like to help, please check out the Patreon page for real-time updates. You can catch me on Facebook. That's Adventures in Old Sea Dog as well. All links are below. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. There's Ron. There's Ron. They've checked out now. There's Ron on their way out. There's Ron heading out of the anchorage. Hippies, you've left your stones here.